Might want to mute the phone. Hello viewers, we're live right now. This is the Gray Area, and this is your boy Ray E.
This is your boy P. Willis. What's happening?
We got a very special show tonight, y'all. Last week we talking about customer service. They don't understand that you got a chicken sandwich store. So you gotta, at some levels, you gotta help people understand that when they come to you, they're gonna get something great. So I have some very special guests for you today. Willie Dynamite was on last week. Individual, and he has a very successful business doing real estate and fashion. Welcome back to the Gray Area, Willie.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. It's always a pleasure to be here, man. As I always say, you know, it's always a pleasure to be here. You know, what y'all doing is very important. You know, and
we appreciate
it. To sprout up as many of these as possible. We're only one, and we could use great things. So thank you for coming back again.
It's all about building good people, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. My man, a long time.
About 10
He's had
years.
several gyms, ran several gyms. He's been doing his own thing for what now? About 7 or 8 years. Beginning when you was just brainstorming.
Right, it's a thought process.
Now you have a
good man.
Welcome
man.
to the Gray Area.
Thanks for being in, man. I appreciate it, man.
No problem. We're gonna talk about how you built your success with that, and some of the market. You come from the traditional arena.
Man.
You didn't really market. You go guerrilla marketing. There you go. And welcome, Simone. Forgive me if I say your last name. Is it Wilkerson? Okay, I'm sorry. Simone Wilkerson, author, entrepreneur. Glad to have you. We're going to talk about your book. You just released a new book. What's the name of it?
It's called 30 Days to a Better You.
30 Days to a Better You.
It's nice.
You definitely going to have to give us the scoop on when you got how you got that title and what's going on with it. Let me show the viewers the cover. There you go.
What happened was I started doing a blog, and then I had a group of people that I was texting, and they kept adding more people and adding more people. I tell me, why don't you just write a book, 30 Days to a Better You? And that's how the book came. It doesn't come in.
I would say. What makes them? Why should they buy this book?
Well, first of all, it's about reinventing yourself.
Okay.
And if you're walking around doing the same thing as everybody else is doing, you're going to get the same results. But if everybody's going to yourself with people smarter than you, and then doing the things that you need to do.
What's the title?
Because my cousin, his name is Jay Wilkerson, and he's like this big trees. And we were looking at it. He said, the law of reinvention. I saw little Bible pamphlets where they had, 30 days. And I thought, well, you know what? We can do 30 days and start there, because the next book is going to be called 60 Days to a Better You. So it'll require a little.
I want to say that, this is an awesome cover.
I love the cover.
This is an amazing cover. Where was this at? Where'd you take this at?
That was at Butler.
Is that Butler?
Right.
Wow.
Over at Butler.
Mrs. International, I thought she was going to say, I took that in Tokyo.
Harder than normal. If it does, let me know so we can switch to our other microphone. I definitely don't to me that it's spiking a little bit. So if y'all listening in, it might be. So you mentioned in your summary, person in the room out of your group of people, what happened is that all the ideas will stop with you.
Correct.
Some new clean thoughts in there, and get people around you who are constantly innovating and giving why that's important, and what are you guys doing in your individual businesses to improve that?
One thing I did was I looked at, I evaluated the people that were in my inner circle that we weren't progressing anywhere. or they weren't taking me anywhere, and they didn't want to go anywhere I wanted to go. So what I did was I saw the people that were in the places that I wanted to be, that were already connected to me, and began to get involved in, so I could be around new ideas and fresh energy.
Clarence.
So what I did was basically, I hired a new trainer, a fresh trainer, fresh out of college, out of school, passed that new degree certification, because I done forgot a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm 46 years old. I've been training since I was like 25. So I done forgot more stuff than they even know. You know what I'm saying? So when they come in and they say, well, this does this, I say, hey, I remember that. You know, so it's not that they know more than me. I say, hey, this is how it should have been done. You forgot about this. What about this? Here's the A, B. Now do the C. You know, I've been doing the C for so long, getting the product, I forgot the A and B. I just know how to do it. But here's the math equation to get it right. You know, so I need that nice, young, fresh talent to come in. That's why I always hire new trainers. They come in young, 25 to 30 years old, and and I redo it and put it in my workout or my training program with my clients. You know what I'm saying? That's it. We reinvent the wheel. We just remember how the wheel was made, how it's supposed to turn. You know, that's it. Keep your brain nice and sharp. That's all we're doing.
Right.
You know.
Willie.
Well, me personally, I just try to keep people around that's adding to the cup and not just taking. You know,
because a lot of them out there.
Because I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody got that person that just seems to always just they never call to say, here's what I can contribute to what you're doing. And it don't even have to always be monetary. It can be time, it can be an idea, it could be just an inspiration that they had that could fit what you're doing. So I just try to surround myself with innovative people, you know, and people that's just not trying to take. They actually got something to contribute.
Right. So the first part of making sure that you go in the right direction of marketing is getting like-minded individuals around you, people who support your movement, you know, people who are smarter than you, preferably, you know what I mean, or contributing in some kind of way. That's all the stuff coming in, and then when the check comes, they say, well, what about me? It's like, well, what did you do?
I always say, you know, jump in, join in. You know, like my famous line is, don't watch me, watch TV.
Right.
So interact with me. Right, exactly. So you know who it is. You know who it is, right? Think about it though. You know, I want you to interact. Like we live right now. You should be hitting us up, saying stuff. I tell you a minute, don't watch me watch TV. You do that at home on the couch. Right now, call in, type in, say something. So with the new trainers, don't just watch me. What can you give me? What you got for me?
Right.
Show me something. Refresh my memory.
Can you contribute?
You know what I'm saying? Contribute to my team. Help me build. We build it. You know, we not to say nothing, I mean to toot our horn, but we got more trainers than the big gym down the street.
There you go. There you go. And what was your method to that? Tell how you increase your work. I mean your people in your facility.
I mean, my thing is to bring the trainers in, give them something that the other gym does not provide. So when they go to a LA Fitness, a Goals, get a plug, you know, they can't bring their own clients into the gym and train them. They got to train the clients already there. Then they got a certain amount of money they can only make per session. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that same trainer and say, hey, you can bring your customer here. I'm gonna charge you a percentage.
There you go.
There
you go.
And then I'm gonna give you my client, because I'm double booked. I'm gonna pay you for training them double, exactly double than what they could pay you at LA Fitness.
There you go.
So you make money both ways.
Right.
So by me doing that, I don't market for trainers. I don't put ads out for trainers. They just come into me.
They just come to you because they know what they're getting.
Right. And then I'm gonna birth you. I'm gonna teach you how to do customer service, how to do sales, the assessment, how to keep them, the measurements, all that stuff they really want to teach you. Want to be a trainer, a slave to the game, basically. I'm gonna say, now do this, and that. Then sooner or later, when you get XYZ amount of clients, get your own business.
There you go.
That's
leadership skills right there.
It is, man.
When you're able to take what you know and your knowledge and give it to the people that are working with you. You're not supposed to hoard all the information so nobody can't go and bless their own self one day. You want people to grow beyond you because it's gonna make you look good.
Man, who said it? Maya Angelou, I think it was. Don't quote if I'm wrong now. Knowledge is a waste if it's not shared.
Right. Absolutely.
You gotta share it.
Absolutely.
You know,
that's all it is.
Yeah, you know, and we were talking, you know, off camera, man, just about how your whole approach is like, you know, when you work with people, you know, I mean, you I can't even get the words out, but you want them to grow.
Yes.
And not just be under you all the time, but grow and then have their own.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And that's rare, man, because you know a lot of business owners, like, they want their workers to be slaves, man, and always be under them, you know, and not take, you know, that knowledge that they have and then, you know, do their own thing.
But think about this though. Think about this. So you guys be the company, right? And you bring in people teach them the game on how to do media.
Yeah.
Right. Then they go off and start their own business. What they gonna say? Who taught you? The gray area.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
So now you got 5, 6 people saying where you came from. Gray area. Oh, I heard about them. They doing good business. So I know you. So I know you good. I know you know your stuff.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now your name ringing. So you still getting clients.
Right.
You know, you're not gonna lose a client because they left.
Right.
Believe me,
Right.
you're not. You know, you'll get more because your name is still in their head or your video. When you with Clarence, oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, let me go back over there.
Yeah.
Just like that. You know, it's all
But what
good.
made you take that approach, you know, when you work with like your trainers and stuff, to, you know, want them to grow and create their own?
Okay, so I'm an engineer. I worked in factories, foundries for years, and I hated working for somebody else. So I know they hate work for me. I'm not a nice person when it comes to my business. I'm strict. I got rules.
You have to.
I could be arrogant. I could be a butthole. But you got to be. You got to inspect what you expect.
You got to run the place.
So why work for me when you have your own? So I got like 2, 3 other companies inside my business right now that work for me that have their own business, training business right now.
There you go.
They just waiting to get enough people to branch off.
Absolutely.
They got their brands, they got their clothing line, everything. Just waiting to get enough people so they can do their own thing. And it's scary.
Right.
You got to jump out there.
Right.
But whenever they're ready, I'm letting them free.
Right.
I can hold on
Right.
to them. You ready? Okay,
Right.
now let's do your numbers.
Right.
Okay, your numbers is you got your payment is so much a month.
Right.
Now let's go backwards. How many clients you need to get that payment set up so you don't be struggling?
Beyond that.
What are you doing? Are you putting money away? Are you buying equipment right now? Don't get no more leases for equipment. Don't go in there backwards to own money. I didn't do that. By little as you go.
Yeah.
Right.
I own everything in the building.
Start small and then grow large.
That's all you got to do.
Sometimes you have to sit under somebody, and this is a good point in business and marketing is don't be afraid to get a mentor, somebody that's in the game that know it already. And don't get someone that's not feeding you knowledge. You know what I mean? People who are very real entrepreneurs, people who are very successful, don't mind sharing information.
And that's not afraid to ask questions either.
They're not afraid to ask questions, and they don't mind. You know, like I had a I'm gonna put this guy out there. He don't care. Matt Walker. Matt Walker is a guy who owns a bunch of apartment complexes. He owns like a bunch of banks and stuff. And this dude calls me once a month just to pick my brain.
Right.
We don't. I mean, there's no money exchange. There's no nothing. And he calls me once a month just to talk about ideas and how he can improve what he's doing. And as much as I'm giving him, I get the same thing from him. Because I'm like, this dude is already, he making millions, so I'm learning from him on what I need to do. And what I'm learning is to tighten it up. And, you know, people like DeMont Nixon and Willie, you know, and people that, you know, go conference and you hear this stuff that he's saying, they're reverberating in these
powerful, man,
conferences. You like, wow, this dude is on to something. So you got to take that knowledge. So it's important to get yourself surrounded with people who know what they're doing. If you with somebody who ain't making no money, ain't doing, I'm sad to say, but if you work with somebody for a while and they're not producing anything, it's not much they can teach you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's not knocking what they do. They just may be using a different method, but there's people in the same industries that they're in that are very successful. So that tells you that if you own a restaurant, this guy got a restaurant and his restaurant is booming and yours ain't, you might want to look at what this guy's doing. What is he doing to get his business up?
Yeah, man,
you know what I mean?
Be humble, talk to him.
So don't be afraid to approach people and ask them what they're doing to market and stuff. We not afraid to share information. Anybody that want to do this, let us know. We don't care. We don't. We want to encourage that.
We actually have a room over here that's set up for it.
Yeah.
And that's really funny because it's like you can go back to my live videos 1 year and you would know how to invest in the cryptocurrency. I helped 250 people personally to invest in the cryptocurrency. I got how to invest in the real estate, how to build business, your marketing, all your social media stuff, and just, you know, how to deal with people in the world, you know, like, because that's why a lot of people be like, well, you saying all of this because, you know, be on people about like having their credit and stuff together, you know, then they be on there arguing.
Yeah.
They because them to think responsibly.
Yes.
So then they say, okay, well, what have you done?
Right. That's
okay.
the
All you got to
the
do is
famous
just
question.
go back 1 year. You can go back through my last year of lives, and you can learn. You will be a smarter person than where you are now, and that's free.
But I never really like when people say that stuff. But yeah, you point. I mean, I'm giving you the game. I mean, I'm giving you knowledge. I mean, what does that mean? I mean,
There's people who just aren't, and I've had to come to this conclusion because I used to talk to everybody about business and innovation and all. Some people, it just go right over their head. They're not ready for this minded. It's important that you surround yourself with people who are business minded. You know, don't go get your boy who amping your dream up but don't know how to contribute to it.
Right.
You know, so from a marketing, the techniques that you could give the viewers to say if they were in the real estate or whether it be fashion, what are some things that you can give them that can help boost their marketing skills?
Consistency. You got theirs like every day, and everybody's doing something new.
Right.
So somebody can't tell you what's not going to work. That's the first thing.
Right.
Told people to just make a plan and work your plan every day. Don't really keep the honestly, because we live in a microwave society. We're getting, I think Jess Hilarious is getting like $20,000 just to see what I'm saying. And when you work a plan, it don't happen. 2,000 on the same thing. You're in success. Honestly, it's consistency, because it don't matter. Then we got back on it. We rolled to the corner. That came from.
What are some things that you feel?
She got a while too.
But you know, there's people that's really looking at trying.
One of the things I used to do when I would mentor people. I had a young kid that had got in trouble for breaking into the computers and stealing people's credit card information. So what I had him do was make himself available to volunteer at a computer company and do it for free. So I show people how to create their own jobs. Like if you want to get into fashion, there's a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. So if you want to get in, if you want to get into fashion, what you can go do is go volunteer to work over here for free, and then based on all the skills that you get over here for free, you can go over there and charge that man to pay you. And so what happens is, when you're working for free, they let you work and they teach you a lot of things because they don't have to pay you. So you're grasping all that knowledge. And then you take that over there around the corner, and then they pay you for that. And so a lot of times they think, well, the poor man says, "Now I got to get paid right now away my stuff for free." But what they don't understand is when you go over here and you plant this seed and this man begins to teach you everything unlimited, that is priceless when you go over here and they pay you for it.
Wow.
All facts.
All facts. Clarence, you come from the guerrilla marketing. You hit the streets. Look, y'all don't even know. Clarence was on every corner like 5 summers ago. In the summer, he was on every corner. I'm outside. Where y'all at? It's 6 a.m.
Doing kickboxing.
You know what I mean?
Outside.
Doing the work that people don't necessarily want to do. You understood at an early age, in your business age, that you had to get out here in these streets. So can you talk to people about that?
So my thing is, seeing is believing. You know, I don't believe in sending out a bunch of flyers, commercials and stuff like that, because it's not gonna hit to them. They can't touch it. It's not what tangible. You know what I'm saying? However, if I get out here and I show you something for free, work you out, my shirts.
I'm coming.
Check it out. Give her one of my shirts. Then her friends say, well, "What's that shirt?" But she started explaining to them what happened, and see her face glow up, and she get excited when she talked to it. She's selling for me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing. You know, I'm putting work like that. I just how the computer is sending numbers out and sending 1,000 flyers out and get back 2 people. So if she do it, she could be at least 5. People be 5. And I just get $10 on 2 shirts.
And you've tapped in. You do personal training. You've tapped into that kind of resource. And for me, if I was to get into the personal training game, I'm like getting on Groupon. What you can do for
you
them.
Get out there and volunteer like crazy. I mean, real talk. I will go out to their churches, do it. You know what I'm saying? But get back to the community. Community go support you. They say, I saw you. Where I saw you at? I saw you talking somewhere. Let me come over there. Let me do your cards. You know, and that's all it is. Even when I sign somebody up, first thing I do is hand them 5 to 10 business cards and say, now, get these to your friends.
Absolutely.
When they sign up, I'm gonna give you 2% discount on your next month payment.
Absolutely. That's see, you just gave away a nugget. And this is in physical and online.
Exactly.
When you engage with them,
Right.
so that if they can remember you. Like I ain't gonna lie, I probably got a 8,000 business cards from people.
Right.
But every now and then I'll have a brainstorm on something. I'm like, man, what? I got to go to my box of business cards and flip through them and find this dude because I knew that he was good at that. So they help. And even if it was just to give me an idea for something, I always keep the business cards just in case I got to go back and do that. But that's a very important thing is to, when you engage in a customer, a client, whatever it is, as a part of your business, leave them with something. And I remember, Bernie Martin. Y'all know Bernie Martin? He's a fashion guy. Fashion dude. Bernie Martin, Fashion Week. And one thing that I learned from modeling for Bernie, a while ago, was that he would leave stuff for people who came and sat in the seats. And I just thought that was interesting. I'm like, man, why are you giving these people free stuff? They gotta, I didn't realize that they was paying to get in. He was giving them the experience of a lifetime so that they could come back next year. And I feel like that's what you should do anytime you engage someone that is a potential customer. Give them an experience that they can remember, whether that's giving them a business card, whether that's just building rapport, having a conversation. They should be happy to have had spoken with you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So whether they top or not, they should be happy.
Absolutely.
They should have got something from you.
Right.
Whether they buy, like, okay, all right, it's in my mind now. I'm gonna think about that.
Absolutely. Now we're in a technology age where social media is running rampant. I was just introduced to something. I've been doing websites for a long time, but this year I was introduced to social media advertisement. And y'all have no idea. We haven't marketed we haven't ran any paid promo ads for the gray area because we wanted it to be organic. And we just want to be able to reach people. That kind of helps us hold the essence to being a community-based organization. Like, we don't want to pay for it. We want you to come because you heard about it, or kind of the guerrilla. That's what we're doing with the guerrilla marketing. But there's other ways to, if you have another kind of business, engage people online. And Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube have figured out algorithms where they can define who your target base is demographically. And what that means is they know how to target all the people who like watching movies, all the people who like dogs, all the people who like cats, whatever it is. They know how to hone in and target those people, and you can get more people, rich people. Like I'm talking about, I'm not talking about people with money. I'm talking about these are consumers who know nothing about you. They know how to get those people, get your business in front of those people. And that was something I had to process. I'm like, how are they doing this? Because I didn't want to give my money up. So I did a test. The test was, let me put $100 on this advertisement just to see what I can get. And I'm not going to send it to anybody that I know. Man, for that $100, I reached about 80,000 people engaged. Engagement. They call it engagements or impressions, where people actually see your advertisement or they click on it to engage with you. And I was like, man, that's worth it. Because how else are you going to get to 80,000 people that don't know you? How else are you going to do that for $100? I mean, if you do it right, you can do that. So to me, I feel like if you're a web person and your business is online based and that's how you engage people, using social media marketing advertisement is something you should do.
You should.
I recommend it because I tested it. It works. There's something called a relevance score. I don't know if y'all know about this, but the relevance score is basically a 10 to say how relevant your ad is populating out there. And you should be at about a 7 or 8 out of 10. If your relevance score is at a 2, then you hit the wrong demographic base. That's what I learned, and I was just like, like I said, I'm a web person. I've been doing web development for a long time. Thing, and now that I understand what they're doing demographically, I suggest anybody, if you have a business, no matter what it is, get involved with social media advertisement, or somebody who knows how to market on and can tell you what to do, but he doesn't understand the advertisement aspect. I'm telling y'all, it's a whole nother world. And I'm telling you, understands like social media advertisement. and tell them to, and have them show you how this stuff works, because it's so important.
And it's not really that expensive either.
And it's not expensive. It's not expensive as people think. People think they're just giving the money away, but you'll spend money on flyers and all this other stuff, and it won't be effective.
Lead to tens of thousands of dollars.
Right.
You know,
Tens of thousands of dollars.
So we did it. I got a young lady I was training, and she had to stop training because she lost her job. So she said, "Well, Clarence, let me barter with you. Let me do your marketing for you." And I was like, I ain't pay for the marketing, girl. Get out of here. And she was like, I went to school for marketing, and I used to work with social media. I know how to up your likes and everything. And so what you just said, she did it.
Right.
But I gave her a real low budget. I'm like,
Right.
I'm going to see how it works. I'm not going to do all this.
Absolutely, for sure.
So she ran a campaign and whatever on something.
Yeah, campaign
It
ad.
was like $25 or something like that. Got a gang of likes and people hit me up. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But do it again on this one. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? There should be another page. So sometimes we know what we do to get people to come in. You said the ones we can't reach that don't know us.
Absolutely.
Right.
Exactly.
They
Find
come
ways
in.
to engage.
Not my phone ringing.
Right.
You know, and I'm like,
Right.
how'd you hear about us? Instagram, I saw you on there yesterday. You had a video up talking about pull-ups.
Right.
I'm like, okay, yeah, come in tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, just think though, man,
You
that
know?
$25 could lead to thousands of dollars,
Right.
and and way more clientele.
Right. If I spend $25, or even, but say for the month, I spend $100, but one person off the IG site, my training program, it'd be at least $250 a month. I
Right.
made that money back already.
Already.
You see what I'm saying?
Already. And it's not as hard as people think. You know, it might be scary if you're not an online person. So hire somebody. Don't be afraid to get one of these young kids out of college that's trying to do their thing, and get them in front of you and tell them to show it to you. But like I said, I'm showing y'all my age. I'm in my late 30s. And this is the first time this year that I've really delved into social media advertisement, and I was and kind of mad that I wasn't using it when they first.
Man.
Because I'm out here trying to reach all these people doing other stuff, and here I can just throw a couple hundred down and reach 100,000 people across the world. You know what I mean? People. And another thing I want to talk about is we get comfortable in business marketing to people we know, and we all know. We got family, people that know us, that ain't really trying. I mean, they support us. They want it. They love what you're doing, but they're not going to be a consumer every day.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, the name to the game is to try and reach people that don't know you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And ain't nothing wrong with that, because you always want to engage new people. Now, some people that know you can give you that word of mouth. They can go out there and tell people about your business. And so, what are you guys' thoughts on that? You know, in regards to just engaging people.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because when I wrote my first book, there was a way that I did things.
Sure.
I mean, down from the publisher to the editing and to the printing and those things. And when I started the journey on this next book, I heard God said, we're not doing it that way. Everything has changed. And sometimes we get an assignment and you say, I got it done, but was it quality?
Right.
Oh, wow.
You moved in time, but did you move in quality?
Right.
And so literally what happened was, I thought that this book was ready, there was a big shifting. But there was such a shifting from the first book to getting the next book done. The technology had changed to my favor. And so, like old school, going door to door, the advertisement, making phone and all these other different things because of the internet and the shifting. When I went back to do it, I was prepared, but I was in a lot better situation.
Good. Yeah.
And so what I looked at was, the world belongs to me. So this time I'm enjoying the tour. So people were like, do you have your book on Amazon? Do you have it these places? Well, I've done my research. I know how much percentage they get. I know how they will cut you a check. And then if their shipping is done, so if your book starts out, you're only getting this small of a portion. And it's more important for me to engage with people.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm in no rush.
Right.
Where am I going? There are people that I need to meet in every city, in every place that I go, because they have something for me and I have something for them.
Absolutely.
So it has made it a great adventure because there are no limitations.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the world is your canvas.
Oh,
There's
it's my
so many
canvas.
people. We get caught up on
Yeah.
1,000 people that know us.
Right.
Even if you got 5,000 Facebook friends,
Yeah.
there are so many people out there
Right.
to engage.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. So those are the people that you should be out to. Clarence, what is your experience with that?
So I do something real silly. I mean, I want to have you talking about me to everybody else that don't know about me. So I got these characters I do.
Okay.
My little wig on, my glasses, you know what I'm saying?
I've seen them, man, on Instagram.
It's right, you see it, right? So what he gonna do is tell his friend about me that don't watch me silly,
Right.
jump around, make like you said, give him a nugget, at least on their mind still.
Right.
And now you do this picture with his hair like that on his page that I don't know.
Right.
And then Pastor Jack saw he was acting silly, whatever. So the dude went back and looked at my page just some more to show his friends.
Right.
So now I don't know who this person is from out of state, but now he's looking at it and probably like my page too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just by training people acting silly, I was able to get more people to follow my page or like it.
Right. That's why people have mascots.
Exactly.
People don't understand that. People are like, mascot is so dumb, but you remember the mascot.
Yeah, mascot.
You know what I mean? I used to tell artists, recording artists here, if I was a rapper, I would have me a big old mascot. Just walk. It's for a reason. You know what I mean? It's because they want you to remember what makes you different than everybody else.
There you go. Stand out.
So what are you gonna do to bring people in? You got to be different from everybody else.
What you could do that nobody else is doing?
Right.
Nobody else in the city does the characters.
Right.
You know, for a while there, nobody in the city doing free classes except for me, but they caught on.
Right.
You know, you do a free. Think about it. When you get the free sausages, whatever it was, chocolate sausages, and you taste of it, it'll give you a little bit.
Yeah.
You go back and buy it.
Right.
So if I give you a free class, you see what I can do. I'm talking to you, jumping around.
$5 steel deal.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Now it's free, but then you talk for training. That's $250 a month. I don't pay for the class for a whole year for that one person, but every week I'm getting somebody new.
Right. Absolutely.
For training. Man. So I'm winning. You see what I'm saying? It's so simple. That's marketing 101.
Yeah, that's marketing 101.
Yeah, do something for free, and then they come back and see you some more.
That was crazy. When I seen you doing that, I remember that. He had in the summer he had a class every morning.
Yeah.
It was like from 6 to like 10 or 11.
He was killing it.
He was just pumping.
He was killing it.
Every hour.
He had one every 2
$5. He was hitting it.
We were way out there too, on Rockville Road. What?
Yeah, everywhere. Oh man, but stuff like that. That's that innovation that, like, if you look at.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, they got to come up with different techniques of who has the softest.
Yeah.
Downey with the paper towels.
Right.
Who can pick up the most?
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody got it. So you have to really, in your business, find something that makes you different than everybody. Whether it's a mascot or be something funny. Most people that blow up online have something about them. I can't stand. I'm gonna be honest. I can't stand the dudes that dress up like women online. I just can't stand it.
I did that.
It's not funny to me.
Me neither.
It's not funny. It's not funny to me. Realize that people are getting famous dressing up and acting like women. I mean, and they're getting awards for it, you know, but I don't encourage that. But you have to look at that and say, they're blowing up, acting crazy, acting silly, doing something silly. So, you know, think about those kind of techniques and try and implement that, you know, some of that style into your stuff. You know, I wouldn't recommend. I mean, everybody got their own personality. Some people like talking about people to get blow up. Some people like dressing like women. Whatever is your thing. You know what I mean? But if you got a business like Personal Trainer, I think that was genius. You know what I mean? Nobody was doing that. You know, and like you said, so they caught on. It was a whole nother thing. So Willie, what are some techniques? You know, that you do to get people in real estate. I know you a social media master because you got the live feeds going. You got a couple of live pages.
I wouldn't call myself a master.
Okay.
You know, but
trying to be modest.
But you're utilizing what you have. What's at your disposal?
I got a MacBook Pro. I got an iPad. I got an iPad. I got an iPhone 6 and an iPhone 8. I'm always recording something. It's like I got at least 2 devices with me at all times.
There you go.
So I'm gonna give you since they tuned into the gray area. I'm gonna give them something.
I appreciate
I'm
that.
gonna give them something.
I appreciate that.
You know, I rock with y'all.
Get your notes.
So like I do my videos on Instagram. Y'all can follow me at King Willie with 2 E's. I do most of motivational videos, inspiration, you know, fashion, finance stuff. But what I do is I do my video from Instagram. From Instagram, I send it to Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter. So I send
like
it
a chain because they let you hook them up like that.
I link all of those, and then I log in to Hootsuite, and I upload the video, and I send it to LinkedIn, and I send it to YouTube. So then
you're setting up a chain reaction,
right?
Everybody hitting everybody.
So I'm sending it to Insta. So I'm sending it to YouTube and LinkedIn, and then like every time I do a video. That's funny you said, because you said about the paid promotion.
Yep.
I got that. I got a social media budget for that.
There you go.
It's on clockwork. Every video I do,
yep,
I promote it.
Absolutely.
Every single one. I probably do like every video I do on Instagram. I do like a video a day, and I spend $7 on it. So that puts me at about $210 for the month just for that Instagram.
And you're reaching all kinds of people that don't know you.
That don't even know me.
Yeah.
So I don't only have one video rotation.
Right.
I got 7 videos in rotation. So you're gonna see me once, you're gonna be like, I don't know who that is.
Right.
Then you're gonna see, ain't that the same guy? Okay, well let me click on this one. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So I'm by me promoting every single one of those.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just putting it in everybody's news feed.
Yep.
On different platforms,
Yep. And then as far as with the houses, well, here's the story. I wanted somebody to like do my commercial for my fashion and for my Willie Buys houses.
Okay.
Everybody BS me. I got on Amazon and I put everything I needed in the cart. And now I did my own commercial. I got my Rode Pro mic. I got the Canon SL2. I got the green screen, Final Cut. I got all my lights. So I do it and go in the next room and record a quality video.
Awesome.
So I record the quality video that I don't have to pay nobody for.
Right.
And the money that I probably would have paid somebody for that, I just use it to promote the actual video. So my commercial for Willie Buys Houses is promoted.
Right.
You know, in my commercial for promoting my fashion course for men is promoted.
Right.
You know, so that keeps me in. And keep in mind, I'm really doing too much, honestly, because I got 4 Instagrams, I got like 4 Facebooks, I got 3 YouTube channels, I got 1 LinkedIn, I got a Snapchat. It's like I'm really all over the place, but by me, you know, being my own boss,
for sure,
I kind of take out like 30 minutes to an hour a day, and I just line everything up and get everything handled, and then continue my day. That keeps you in people's faces, keep it fresh, and then you know I come up here to the gray area, or you know I'm at Live on Wednesday. Music, hey, I seen your video. I got a house for sale. Give me your number. What'd you say it was?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I might ride past it that night.
Right.
Because I'm working. I don't care what.
Always.
I don't care. It can be 1 in the morning.
Always. So underrated.
If I'm up, I'm working. Period.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean, just smarter than everybody. That's for sure. I didn't know anything. You know, but
self-talk.
I just think that I just work a little bit harder than
the
average person. Because if you call a person, if a person say, okay, man, I got a house for you, you know, if you want to buy it, you be like, okay, well, I'll be able to, this is 1 in the morning. Okay, I'll be able to get to you tomorrow evening when I get off work at 5.
Right.
You getting off work at 5, I'm there at 6:30.
Right.
With the money in a brown paper bag.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Ready to close the deal. I got quick work ethic, and anybody can do it. I'm not doing anything special.
Right. That goes back to what you were saying, and the 30 days to a better you is creating a behavior that allows you to become this person.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? After you do what y'all do for 30 days, it's normal.
Yeah.
I mean, it becomes a normal thing that's not,
it's like breathing air pretty much.
But if you get in the system of waking up and doing your regular day and then going to sleep and all that, that's a behavior you're creating for yourself.
Right.
It's hard. I'm telling you, I know people. I know it's hard when you get in a system that's comfortable. But if you want more for your life, more for your business, you got to do the stuff that don't nobody want to do. I tell my kids this all the time, and they want to play basketball. I want to be Steph Curry. They see what's happening on TV. They don't realize that these dudes put in hours and hours and hours, put up thousands and thousands and thousands of shots.
Not to cut you off, but it was one line that Big Sean said in this rap. He said, it took 10 years for me to become an overnight success.
There it is.
There you go.
There it is.
Real talk.
Because people think it happens over. I mean,
Overnight.
like, this is why I don't care about sharing ideas with people. Because they don't understand how that idea was developed over years and years and years. You know what I mean? You could take somebody's idea, but if you don't have the same passion, it won't work.
Right.
Yeah, like you know, use us, bro. I mean,
yeah.
like
sure.
this is years of stuff, man.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
years of conversation,
yeah.
years of talking and talking. We
Yeah.
just finally did it.
Yeah,
You know,
years.
But then what? I want to add one more thing real quick.
for sure.
I got a lot of people because I give away. You know, when you take these courses, when you go and the first course is free, and then they be like, well, if you sign up for this $5,000 course, you know, we'll help you do it. You talk to anybody that's went through any of these real estate seminars, just they can go back and watch my videos and be like, man, I just should have watched his videos and did that. But it seems like people hold more value to something when they got to spend a lot on it.
Ain't that crazy?
They've been programmed.
Yeah,
Thank you. Right.
Thank
Say it
you.
again.
They've been programmed.
That's
program.
I seen something online, kid you not. It was the ugliest pair of shoes I have ever seen in my life. They were selling for $1,200 and people were buying them.
Balenciagas?
No, I don't know what they were. They was ugly.
They probably were.
They might have been.
You seen them Balenciagas?
Some sock shoes.
Why? That tells you right there how marketing is.
Yeah,
Because there's a lot of name brands. Beats headphones cost $13 to make. They charge you $300 for them.
Right.
And I know that because I was over in China.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we bought them up. And it was amazing because there was like $100 here in the States and different things going on. And man, we bought those things up about $10 over in China.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, people don't understand, like, and this is why you shouldn't come down on your price if you have a solid.
Exactly.
If you put in the work and the years and you have a solid price, do not fret on your price. People don't understand the work that you put behind that. Now, there are some, like, the techniques of doing the free stuff just to pull people in. But once you've gotten past that point where you've built up a rapport with people and you got clientele, ain't no reason why I should be cutting any deals.
You know your worth. What's your worth? You know your worth. If your worth is $34 a session, I'm so low.
Right.
They doing once a week, but you give them a discount like they doing 3 days a week.
Right.
That don't make sense.
Right.
I said, so when they upgrade it twice, you go lower than that.
Right.
You don't give away everything too soon.
Absolutely.
So now you ain't got no wiggle room.
Absolutely.
I said, you messing your game up. I said, you got to think about how you gonna pay your bills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They understand. They got a job.
Yeah. But
You know what I'm saying?
people are always trying to cut corners, man. You know, they're always trying to get,
But what I do is you can't cut corners on your health though. Your health is your wealth.
Right.
There you go.
Absolutely.
It's your biggest investment.
Facts.
If these people ain't healthy next to me, he can't go see no house if he ain't healthy.
I can't
He can't write a book if she ain't healthy.
Okay.
I can't work him out so he can be healthy to go sell some more houses.
Right.
Or design some more clothes. He put it together.
Yeah.
Your cost of your house, he know his bottom line.
Right.
But he gonna go blow it up for me. You ain't got to. But get me there.
Right.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? You know that number where it's supposed to be at.
Yeah,
now
true.
you get close to the number. You might not match the number that I'm on, you might be higher.
Right.
You know? But if I get that bottom line first, I don't sold myself short.
Right. Right. And people get what they pay.
Cheap.
Right.
Man.
It costs a little bit. Good trading not cheap. Cheap trading not good.
Right.
Good fashion not cheap. Deep books ain't
I
good.
had to live it out.
Think about it.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? It's the same thing in
That's
everything
right.
we do. Even with you, what y'all doing.
Yeah.
Right.
It ain't
For sure.
cheap.
Not, man. You
Right.
know, allocate our time, man. I'm gonna get to the viewers, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
That's some good stuff for marketing.
Absolutely, man. And please share this discussion on your page, please, if you haven't already. She said, when is a good time to jump into your business after being mentored and gain all the knowledge?
I'm gonna let y'all handle that one.
So one thing, you say
That's
don't
right.
just take over like that, but I'm still learning. Like when you say you got mentors, I got 3-4.
Yep.
Ask them. Horace, Ben, Morris, we all talk.
Horace.
Big H, you know
I know
Big H.
Horace, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, you can never read every book.
Right.
There's always doing being written every day. She just wrote 3. I just bet wow, that's 3 more books I never heard of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a nice job. LA Fitness, I took a 70% pay cut to go out to where I was at with you.
Yeah, I remember.
70%.
Man.
You do the math on that.
Yeah.
How did that feel,
70%.
man? Hold on for a second. So, how did that feel? And, like, how was that process, like, from leaving that to, like, the first 3 to 6?
Family was looking at you
This is
sideways.
my thing. I'm a risk taker.
Okay.
There you go.
And I know if I put my mind to it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Do
Now, my wife, on the other hand, was like, whew,
it. Right.
you crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I knew I had to break away to do something better. So I had to struggle.
Right.
I had to do this.
It's gonna be a struggle,
if not,
period.
I'll still be there right now, mad, upset, unhappy, all this other stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now I got away. It's more work, but I'm free.
Right.
That's right.
Free, man.
Nothing's
Got
worth
your
your free.
own schedule.
My own schedule. I think about it. But the good thing about it is that I work twice as long now as I did before.
There you go. Yeah.
You winning. And go do something. To asking somebody else, you say, I'm off.
Right. Right. I get off at 5.
Right. Or
When you're
I'm going on
an
vacation for a
entrepreneur
whole
business
week.
owner,
Yep.
No
ain't
time.
no time for that. I remember when my wife used to ask me why I used to she don't understand. Well, she understands now, but back then when I was an artist, a music artist, I used to go to a lot of different clubs and do a lot of different music, but I never drank. And people used to always understand why you go to the club and you just because I'm here to network.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like I was never there.
My cup.
Right.
I be stunting. I definitely be stunting.
And that's how I was.
You be social.
That's how I was.
It's like-
People thinking that you sipping because
Right.
you got water. They
It's
thinking
water.
it's the tonic.
Right.
But you
Oh,
you
sit
really
down.
alert trying to figure out how
sit
many
down.
people can I.
Yeah.
I've grown a lot.
Right.
I
to be able to sip
sipping,
to
it's
sip
like-
now.
Nothing wrong
You get to a stage where you can start sipping. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
You know what I mean? But it never stops though. I'm always in network mode. And I
Always.
think
Yeah,
every
absolutely.
leader understands that.
Yeah.
Like it's not
Always.
important if you see like like Chino. I know Chino. Chino don't drink. You know what I mean? I don't know what he do in his personal time, but I
Right.
know that Chino when he does these events and these shows and stuff, he's in there
He clean, right.
business minded. People
Yeah.
don't understand.
He
People think,
alert.
oh, just
He
because you're in the
right.
club at night that you're not on your stuff. No, it's all networking.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's the kind of mindset you when you're dealing and engaging with people every day. Turning everything into an opportunity. That's
Yeah.
the marketing 101.
Absolutely.
And the people that are, let's talk about, and I'll let you guys chime in on this, about family support. How important is it for family to support your business,
Yeah,
you know, in regards to you said it yourself when you first jumped.
Doubt like ever hit where you
So
like, man, I'm-
one thing I learned in business, you don't doubt yourself. You don't doubt yourself. You doubt yourself, you already missed this.
Right.
No, I'm about to make this. Again.
That's right.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So when I jumped out there, it's like, man, I hope you got this. You know what I'm saying? I'm supporting you. I'm here for you. But
Yeah.
but she was like man,
Yeah,
I don't
where
know.
you at?
You know, but when she saw the passion of it all, what I did for the club, when we did, how I came and how I maneuvered it, she was like, all right, I got you. Okay, let me sit back and just
Yep.
enjoy this ride. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? And it takes that. Sometimes everybody ain't gonna see your vision.
No, absolutely.
You know, the
Right.
building I'm in now,
Yeah.
honestly,
Oh, there's
what
a
I'm in
lot of
now,
people that won't see
it.
it.
It was a mess. It was
Mm-hmm.
Right.
terrible. And the first thing I told my man who painted it, I said, all I gotta do is go over here and show my teeth. She was like, show your teeth. I said, put my teeth in it. Put my charisma in it, my smile, personality in
There
it.
you
We
go.
go blow up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, you know, we went from 40 clients to 100 clients.
Man.
You know
Just
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
The first spot when I left over there, we had 4 clients. We had 4. And from social media, doing videos, like you say, every single day in your face. Because I wasn't doing what he was doing. I wasn't doing Twitter back then. I wasn't doing IG back in 2012.
You was on the
They even
streets.
had it.
Yeah, you was
right.
guerrilla.
You know, we was doing the
Yeah.
boot camp kickboxing out in
Yep.
front of
Yeah.
Barber Park.
Yep.
Doing that, and then doing the class, doing my personal training. But we did the video every single day like clockwork.
Yep.
And in a month, we went from 4 clients to 20 clients.
Right.
You
It's a
know?
process.
We just kept on
Winning.
going.
Yeah.
And that was it. And look, this is a gym in the summertime.
Right.
No, we grew ours in the summertime. We like this.
Right. Right.
We like this.
Right.
I
You
should
know
go
what I'm
there,
saying?
man. I should go to the one that you're at now.
Uh-huh.
And when he would give that free class, man, I'm not lying. There were easily about 70 to 80 people outside.
Wow.
I know.
I was like, damn, like
He
all these
packed.
people here. Like, I mean,
Yeah, he talked about the call out class did on Tuesday nights.
Yeah,
Yeah, when we first started that off. It was, I mean, the old videos that would have you like, what the?
man, it was.
But that, he came back and we was at, in the morning time, he was pissed off because he couldn't pay me. But I just told him, I'm going to do the free class and I'm going to set up for training.
Right.
Once it worked, he remember appreciation night.
Oh yeah.
He brought in I forget his name.
Was it Marcus Wayne?
No, it was
Shout out to Marcus Wayne.
Yeah, shout out to
it was
Marcus.
somebody else. I can't think of who it is, but he's a DJ. Is it JF?
JF?
What's the other one? It's another
DJ
one.
Cash, DJ JF,
DJ Tech.
DJ
DJ
Tech.
Trouble.
Nuh-uh. White dude.
You talking about Top Speed?
Yeah.
Top Speed?
Yeah, or Paul Bunyan.
One of them. So all I did without grabbing my own thing, it worked. Let's do it again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like you said though, have any doubts? No doubt. And I just knew that I had to sacrifice and shut it down, or I would be stuck.
Absolutely.
Nobody want to be stuck in a dead end job.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Especially when they say you're gonna promote you. Everybody else, oh no, you ain't ready yet. Wait till next month.
Right.
Just become along. You kill them all the sales. I'm beating everybody's sales.
Right.
You know, in the tri-state area.
Right.
Every 2 weeks.
Wow.
But still, I ain't got that BP.
Right.
Every time I come around, oh well, your numbers dropped down this week. Wait till next month.
Wow.
Okay.
What?
They keep hanging it on you because they want you to bring what you,
Bring in
what
more
your
money.
talent.
That's
If
it.
they don't want you ain't gonna make no money.
Right.
That's why you should do your own thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Get
learn.
under that corporate law, learn to around to make it fit yours.
Absolutely.
That's all you gotta do. I'm gonna learn from you. I'm gonna take what you told me. I'm gonna twist that around. Like what Jay-Z did to his boy Dame.
Yeah.
Right? Learn everything and say, I'm gonna turn this around and do it like this.
Right.
You know,
right.
do it like
right.
this. It's the same concept.
And that's what
Learn something.
the
Everybody you touch.
businesses that people are in right now, like where you work at, you may not like the job, but you can take something from that job, that knowledge
Right.
of whether it's the leadership skills, whatever
Right.
you're in a supervisor position,
Yeah.
whatever it is, you know how to
Right.
work with people, hire people, whatever it is. That's knowledge that you could be taking, cataloging that, writing it down. It's amazing. We go to work every day and don't write nothing down
Nothing
that
down.
we're learning. We're just doing the work
It's like a relationship.
that people want us to do,
Relationship
but not,
with somebody.
but not working, typing that process.
You learn something. Every should be a guy you learn something,
Absolutely.
right? You take something from.
Oh my God.
Take something from
Absolutely.
you too. Mama, same thing, right? So at your job force, the same thing. You should learn something.
Right.
You should get that, like you call it the nugget. Get something.
Right.
You should learn something really every day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, if it's just a different word that you never heard of,
Absolutely.
whatever.
You might be
know,
you're the
something.
best person at your company.
Exactly.
You know you're the best person at your company. Killing the game. Whether it's insurance, whatever it is, you got the numbers up. That should be enough reason for you to start looking at like maybe I could do my own thing. It's gonna take some work.
Yeah.
Because these companies put in some hours and they got some money behind them now. Like you ain't
Right.
gonna build a LA Fitness overnight.
You ain't.
You just ain't.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, you
just-
ain't gonna be carpenter real estate overnight.
You put them out of business
You know
either,
what I mean?
right?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
But what you can do
yeah.
from working with them is understand how they do
How
it.
they
Yeah.
do it.
So you take that and you apply it to your
To your
business.
business.
You know, people
you
just
grow.
lack patience, man. People lack that patience, man,
Yeah.
that faith. And I mean, you just have to just appreciate the process, man.
Yeah.
Just know that, and I say this all the time, but you have to start small and just grow large. And
That's
just,
all it is, man.
Just appreciate that process and just go. Nothing exists just, going from like 1 to 4. I mean, everything.
1, 2, 3. It's
Yeah.
steps,
Yeah,
baby.
it's a process.
You gotta crawl. For you to walk.
Patience forces deception to reveal itself.
Exactly.
Could you
Ooh.
repeat that?
That's
Say it
in the
again.
book. Patience forces deception to reveal itself.
Ooh, you know what I get from that? It's people that will start with you, and because they're not patient enough to understand the process, they fall off.
Yeah, man,
Absolutely.
quick.
And let them.
Their
You know
intentions,
what I mean?
man, weren't
You know what I
weren't the
mean?
same
Some
as
people,
yours.
some people ain't gonna make it because they don't see the same thing that you see, and that's okay because God is molding it that way.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna drop a guy. I'm gonna drop a biblical scripture on you. I ain't gonna say the scripture.
Uh-oh.
But I'm just going.
Look.
I'm just gonna drop it on you. It takes the faith of a mustard seed. If it takes the faith of a mustard seed
That's right.
to get some to believe, it
Break
takes
that down,
that
Mr.
same.
Moore.
It takes the same amount of doubt to kill your dreams.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
That
You
was
see,
good.
you see how like
I got
you
that. I got that.
Right. You don't doubt yourself at all. That one little bit. You don't doubt
Yeah,
yourself
I
at
mean,
all.
think about it. If
I'm
God
gonna
said
do
it takes
this.
the faith of a mustard seed, that's all you need to believe. It takes the same amount of doubt, that little bit, to kill it.
Right.
And
So
if
you
you
gotta
come in
believe.
agreement with foolishness. Because sometimes when I call it my ministry because it's no longer a job where I go, but I call it a ministry because I flipped the script and I use them and they're not using me. And so when people say crazy stuff like, well, how can you, we will never be able to afford that, you and I work here. I go, excuse me, I'm not in agreement with that foolishness. Because words are powerful living things.
Absolutely.
And
The Bible says that. What
they're
comes out of your
powerful
mouth
living
is
things.
life.
Yeah, what you speak.
Yeah.
You know. And so the Lord gave me this last week. He said, walk in silence when people expect sound and watch me work.
Whoa.
Man, that sounds like me every day.
There it
So,
is.
so when the doubters come and they do all of that, I walk away. I'm not in agreement.
Yeah.
And I speak life over myself.
Right.
Because why would you speak death over you have the power to speak life?
Right.
And then why would you? Because it's common.
Right.
Just like for me, I don't understand, and you don't even have to be in the spirit to see this. And you got leadership up there, and they're acting a fool, and they're not even teaching the right leadership. Why are you pretending that they're giving you truth?
Right. 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 That's deep.
Right.
That's deep.
Willie,
Don't hold on to that.
Touch on that,
Like
Will?
that.
Take it over, Willie.
Well, you know, as you know, my life was pretty rough growing up. With my mom she got shot when I was 2 and died. I didn't meet my dad till I was 26. I grew up with no sisters and no brothers.
Yeah.
So I grew up when the growing up process was hard for me. I had low self-esteem. So the turning point was when I had told my buddy, I said I want to start investing in real estate. He's like, "Ah, man, you can't do that." I was like, okay. And then I bought my first house, and I didn't have a mortgage on it. I cashed it all the way out.
Oh, that's good.
When I did that, it's like, okay.
Right. Because if you listen to him.
I'm not listening to nobody ever again.
Right.
Now, if you see me in a bear fight and you help the bear at this point.
Right.
You don't help me, you help the bear, so I can accomplish. Like my mind said, anything I want to do, I can accomplish.
Absolutely.
And thus far, I've did it. Like anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, just from real estate to fashion to creating my own products.
Yeah.
You know, putting wealth in my family.
Yeah.
My son speaks Spanish, French, and English at
Nice.
3 years old.
Nice.
Wow.
Got him in private school. You know, just being able to do all of that for him and do everything that I
Wow.
want to do.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
so at this point, it's like I can do anything. I don't.
Absolutely.
So when people be like, your fears and what didn't work on you onto me.
Right.
Because we in two totally different spaces right here.
Right.
You know, because I'm the best that did it and got away with it, more to sold it than the white man stole it. You know what I'm saying?
Love it.
Okay.
I heard that. The one last thing, and we're going to wrap this up. I know I touched on family a little bit. I really want to press the importance of, if you're trying to go into business, what kind of conversations you should have with your loved ones, if you should have any. I really want y'all to really give us some discussion on, because you know, you all experienced that, you know, diving off the board, and then your people looking at you like, well, what we gonna do for food? You know what I mean? If you out here doing this, you know, so how important is it for? Well, I would say this: what kind of conversations do you have with people who may not fully believe in what you're trying to do, but you know, this is a family situation and you trying to explain, you want to tell them that you want to dive out, you ready to dive, you feeling it. You know, what kind of conversations should be had with the family prior to doing that?
First of all, a family is a team unit. So you also have to involve the children on it. You know, everybody has to do their portion. The kids have to go to school, make good grades, walk in obedience, so that they can get scholarships, because we don't do loans.
Right.
And so, like in our family, we sat down straight up, first day of dating. My dude was like, "Hey, we need to talk. It's about business, because I can get this done better with a partner." So it was straight laced, no chase.
There
Look, I work for myself. I've always worked for myself, and this is what I do, and this is how I do it, and I want you to be a part of that. What are your dreams? And so you have to sit down and you have to bring that to the forefront, because sometimes the right man, wrong season. It can be the it can be the right man, no season in your life. You see what I'm saying? So you have to sit down with that, and then you have to say, okay, then what do you want for children? If you have them, if you don't have them, because these things are important. Sometimes I've been in situations where the women got married, and as soon as they got pregnant and the kids were born, the husbands were done with them, because they wanted somebody to hang out with them to do different things.
Right.
So and then also we have to remember what you like at 25 and what at 30.
Right. Right.
And what you want to do at 25, you ain't gonna fool with at 40. I promise you that.
Right.
And so you have maturity levels going on, and sometimes you have to know what you're working with, and if you're willing to accept it, okay, this guy's just blue collar. you know, he don't know how to run a business, but he got my back. He's my biggest cheerleader, and he's not going to stop me, and he's going to support me in other aspects of it, because both people may not be business people in that sense, but you may have an agreement on how you're going to run your house.
Right.
And then you sit down and teach your children, this is what we do, this is how we do it. You know, in our house, we do different methods. You know, you can do anything you want to do. You know, nobody's greater than you. And so
people don't know how vital that is for kids.
Affirmation.
Oh,
You have to
it's
tell them that every
life-changing.
day. Because
Every day.
it's so, I'm sorry to cut you off, but kids are with other people. Telling them that kind of stuff is important because you tell them that when they leave in the morning, you tell them that when they get to you in the evening, because they've experienced so many different things for 8 hours with other people. So that affirmation is important. I'm glad to hear that.
Oh yeah, because I remember becoming 9 years old and giving my life to God, and though I heard God tell me, I have a plan for you, but people close to you do not know the plan.
Right.
So don't get upset with them when they redirect you. You just pray for them. So I had a relative that used to always call me the devil. I was a little evil. And so they used to call me the devil, and they said different things. And I never took it personal because I understood they did not have a plan for my life.
Right.
And that's what you have to remember when you get dream stealers. They don't know the plan God has for your life. They're looking at you at a glimpse.
Right.
Absolutely.
But leadership is developed. It's not a snapshot and microwave.
Get that right. Say that again.
It
Takes time.
It takes time to
takes
develop
time to develop.
creativity.
And you must
Right.
be the student.
You must be
That's
a student
right.
first. Right. See, my approach is a little bit different on that one. I mean, I've been with my wife for 22 years, married for 10. About it. Like I said, I don't think she had doubt, but I know she was like, you finna do what? Because when I left LA Fitness,
Right.
I walked. You doing what? How much you paying? She Zara asked me. I said, "Listen,
Sure.
I got it. I got.
Right.
I got a bigger plan ahead. This is what we go do.
Right.
We go cut all this party now. What we doing is spending, shopping. We just cut all this stuff out. We go live on at the minimum
Right. Right.
until I take off.
Right.
And then we
Right.
took off.
Right.
And we good.
Right.
But we had here. Now, I didn't tell my mother and nobody like that because
Right.
I out of town.
Right.
It's my household I had to worry.
Right.
They know what's going on. They
Right.
we eating, living, we ain't out on the street. They good.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So, but the main one was your significant other. Yeah. Why? Because
Right.
your man about to work hard as hell to get it up, and that's me. If I don't have a goal to achieve, I try to go get it because I know they work harder. I know the work like car payment. Because
Right.
I got to hustle harder now. I
Right.
got to go get more. I got to get on
You
the
got some
internet more.
skin in the game.
Exactly. I got to get out there and get 2-3 a day.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to get them.
That's what it makes you do.
And that's all it was.
Because
Yeah.
you believe in yourself.
I can do it.
You got
know?
you, right?
Right. I mean, but that's the way I've been since a little kid.
Right. Right.
Went to work, went to school, played sports.
Yeah.
You know, cut grass, shovel snow, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always had
But you
something
had that work
going.
ethic.
We were in Fort Wayne, so about 2-3 miles a day for 25 years.
Wow.
You peep this out.
Wow.
25 back and forth to work. I'm
Okay.
looking at them like, why
Whoa.
you walking to work every day? You know,
Yeah.
he getting caught. Exactly.
Yeah.
But that work ethic, I'm like, but he can do it.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Right, right.
You know,
Absolutely.
he can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So now,
So that's why it was easy to get it over to your family because they knew your work ethic.
yeah.
So it was easy to say, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do.
Right.
Hey, that's important. If you a dude that ain't got no work ethic,
Hard times, low times, what is the money ain't coming in? I went back to Old LA Fitness. We had a spot, biggest room. But we was right there together.
right,
Sitting there
doing it,
like,
making
man,
it happen.
we gonna get the video. The AC come in.
Yep,
Alicia,
yep,
make a video. Let's put her on. Let's put her.
Yeah.
Put the girl on there
yep.
every day. From the other day, she was a little tagline. She, with the wife back then was like it was real quick. Like,
Right.
hey, this is what it is. I quit. I'm back.
Oh, they wanted you to come
I'm
back.
not coming back because my mind
they
made
knew how to
up.
get talent.
It was
Yeah.
over with. It's
Right.
done. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Once you tell me something about my kid that I can't go do,
Right.
Absolutely.
no much money you threw in my face, it was over with. And that's what actually happened when I went to quit LA Fitness.
There you
Wow.
go.
Something they did, huh? Because I went to a meeting and had to take my daughter. Go to your meeting down in Southport for free, not get paid. And
Right.
my daughter, he said some crazy stuff to me. Called me back, talking more crazy. I said, man, you got me messed up. Week like I normally do. End of the week, go to the gym,
Right.
go
You had
something.
hard work.
That's
Right,
just
I was doing
solidified.
stuff.
Right.
So that right there is like, this ain't for me. If I can't
Yeah.
put my daughter on the bus
Right.
for your meeting I don't get paid for,
Right.
so you basically telling me F my family.
Oh
Right.
yeah, that's like
F
a
my family.
flashback for me.
My 4 was she
Right.
4 back then, 3 years old, whatever back then.
Right.
And why you got
Oh.
attitude about it?
Exactly.
That's when
And then when I tell you how you wrong about it, process,
Right,
Right.
right.
you really lost.
Right.
Once you taught me how to sell and I outsold you,
Right.
it's a wrap. You
It's
can't
a
do
wrap.
nothing else. I'm over
Right.
you. So after I
Right.
did that, I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
Right.
You know, I'm done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Top,
Made the right choice.
top, of course it was. If it was the wrong choice, I'll
Right.
make the right choice sooner or later.
Right.
Like your man say, when I'm wrong.
Well, what was the question again?
Well, we
I
talk-
knew you.
we were
I
talking
knew
about
you were gonna ask that.
we were talking about family.
Well, this is my this is just my perspective. You know, I will let her know. If you know me, you know me.
Yeah, yeah,
First,
yeah.
that's the first thing.
Yeah.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
you know, if in anything I do, I'm serious about
sure.
it. And you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I may not.
You
They
go.
gotta go to other stuff,
There
and
you
I
go.
don't. I got 24 hours a day.
Right.
I can work on anything I want to work on.
Right.
So I would let her know that what I'm doing is for us.
Right.
You know, so you just gotta, if you say, well, part of why you here.
Right.
So you just gotta trust that I know what I'm doing, and I basically cross my T's and dotted my I's.
Right.
And this is not only just to put me in a better situation, but it's also go put everybody
Right.
in a better
Right.
situation.
It's imperative that you get on board so we can
Right.
And
get
his
this
passion.
popping.
I see his passion right there. Your
Right.
passion gonna
Absolutely.
show.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
Your passion gonna show. You know what
Right.
you do.
Absolutely.
What
Right.
you got going on.
Exactly.
And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know. So.
Yeah.
Just tell her no matter where you are in life, you can always do better. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you really help you. So don't, you know, this shouldn't turn into anything. You go to hair school, start a beauty salon
Right.
that I can put up for
Right.
the
Right.
building. And I also got the contractors
Right.
to go in and put your sinks in.
Right.
Right.
And then
So
we
You went into the let's get this going for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right.
You serious?
We
I
gonna
got
go,
you.
we gonna go to Lowe's. We gonna pick out your colors in there, how you want it, and then we gonna paint it ourselves.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
There
We
you
can
go.
paint it ourselves, cut down some of the costs, and then you just go ahead and work it because I can pay all the bills until you get that up and running.
Boom.
And when you get that up and running, just come back and help me invest
There
into
you
more
go.
houses and
Right.
stocks or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Reinvest in yourself.
That's and that's a true entrepreneur spirit right there. That wanted the white knight in shining armor lifestyle, but didn't. But hey, man, this has been a great discussion.
Awesome,
We all got to get into bed right now.
Okay.
Like, right now, so we can do what we do tomorrow.
Right, right.
Right.
So, but this has been a great discussion, man. Y'all have dropped some nuggets. I hope that our listeners have gained a better understanding of how to market their business and what it takes to really be involved in entrepreneurship. It's not a cakewalk. You know, it's something that you really gotta get. You know, and I like what Clarence said that you go ahead and get that car. Now I really got to work for it. You know,
Exactly.
so you might have to put some skin in the game. You know what I mean? You might have to go ahead and get that loan that you got to pay off, so you know that you got to work to you pay that loan off. So
Facts.
get some
Facts.
skin in the game. You know what I mean? So thank y'all for having this discussion
Yeah, thank
about
y'all, man.
marketing.
For
We're
sure.
definitely going
Appreciate you.
to try and do this a lot more. I love having business topics. I'm a business minded person myself.
Likewise.
Y'all know y'all probably.
Hey man,
see
I'm gonna need it, man.
I
What's
talk a lot.
Can you mess with my? Can you do my website, man? AJ said, look, he said
Yes.
He said, man, Ray ain't gonna want to do it, but have him do your website. He knows what he's doing.
I got
He did mine. He did my first website.
I did, man.
Shout out to AJ, man.
I gotta confess, man. I've done a lot of websites. I love doing web development, man. I would do it for free. Now don't take my word for that, but I just love doing it that much, and I can't turn people down. If you come to me and you say, man, can you do a website for me? I'm gonna do it for you because that's just the kind of person I am, and then we'll talk numbers, as.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, that's
like
real
talk.
and it's something that I don't promote. I don't have my own website, but I probably designed and built over probably 600 websites, and that's just I'm that good. I can make some websites
I remember when he first
all
started.
day. Y'all, yeah, that's a
I was
whole
there when
nother
he first
story.
started.
That's a whole nother
Man.
story. I was like Willie,
Struggle game.
I was tired of people playing with me and saying, give me all these different. I found a love for it, so
Yeah.
so I'm definitely gonna help you out. We're gonna
Appreciate
talk
you.
about what you need to
Appreciate
get
I used to be
done.
like, man, come on, Ray, let's go hoop. He's like, hold on, man, let me read this, man. You got that damn computer.
I put that into people's website. I look at it like it's my website when I do a
of course.
website. Best
Yeah.
of best.
And it's-
So.
yeah.
But this is has been a great discussion, y'all. I mean, I could talk all night, but I know we got I got to get to bed.
Y'all put your info.
Yeah, please put your info in the live feed where people can follow you at.
Yeah. The address, man, with your business.
You know, if you got a website, if you got a book, anything, have Tamika put
mine in.
The 30 days to a better you by Simone Wilkerson.
Right. .com.
Yeah.
Comes with a workbook.
Comes with a workbook.
Yes.
Oh my.
Dang, she got everyone.
You get you get the book and you get the workbook.
You get both of them.
I see. Ain't nobody doing that.
Right.
Ain't nobody doing that. Y'all out here buying books. Y'all ain't even getting a workbook. Buy a book and get you a workbook. 30 days to a better you, right there. And the workbook does what? It gives you a way to keep track of your days. Oh, day 1, day 2.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I ain't gonna show y'all.
Thank you.
Where can they find your book?
SimoneWilkerson.com.
There it is.
And I have several Facebook pages, but you can go to 30 Days to a Better You by Simone Wilkerson. All the information.
It's my Strength Factory PT.com.
I see he can.
Here you go.
I told you, Willie, if you want to break belts with your neck,
Listen, when he talks to you, man, trying to motivate you, like, outside, I was telling him something, and he said, Pat, man, you got to just press. I'm like, okay. This nigga's putting workouts, man. His motivational speaking.
Right. Put over your head.
Yeah, the haters just leg work right now.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the haters just leg work.
You got to choke them like it's some good workout, some good honest training. Get with Clarence, man.
Yeah,
this is a good guy. Been known for a long time.
Yeah.
And he will get you right for real.
Man, so we got 12. We got 5 female trainers.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And we all like trainers. We know our stuff.
Mike's there?
Yeah.
Mike
Collins, he's still there. Mike, my man, Mike Collins still there. Man. You know what I'm saying? So
I know Mike since like grade school. Man.
Growing up, man, we are growing.
That's good.
We growing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all good.
It's all that matters.
When it comes to boxing, I got classes on Sunday morning, 7 a.m. before you go to church.
Mm-hmm.
Trap Day, I got the coldest hype fitness class in the city. With Taj Hype Fitness. You know Taj Monroe?
Yeah.
Hype Fitness. He his own type of fitness class with hip hop and weight training.
Yeah.
Then I got Robin Graves on Thursday, Iron Butterfly. She put her own type of dance cardio class together. You can't find it anywhere in the nation. Because she is a dance instructor that she got from IU, some kind of degree. I know what she got.
Yeah.
But she been dancing since she was 4 years old. Put it together. It's hot, it's fast, and it's hard. That's on Thursday at 7. And then back again on me on Saturday, 8 o'clock, free again. For the last 5 years.
No days off.
There. No days off, baby. And then you train by appointment from 4:30 a.m. to 8 o'clock at night.
There you go.
No
days off.
There we go.
Nice.
That's your next slogan, man.
No days off.
The next thing is no days off.
Right. AFDI.
Right. Really, shout out your information, man.
They can log on to fashionandfinance.org. I have a style course on there that will take you from not knowing until Dapper Dan. Are you able to do that? You take it and you formulate it into a business. I'm showing you Instagram marketing, Facebook marketing. I'm going into detail about things. It's over an hour worth of content in there, and it comes with a 35-page ebook that you can download that I wrote myself.
Nice.
Dope, man.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Really dynamite.
We dynamite.
Yeah.
Where you get that name? I've been meaning to ask you that.
Honestly, it was you remember Nappyville?
Yeah.
It was we was all cool, and me, True, and then I had to leave, and then I came back. They was like, "Man, we got a name for you. We gonna call you Willie Dynamite." I thought it was corny at first, but I guess it kind of stuck.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's a dope name.
Thank y'all.
Shout out to the viewers for watching.
Yeah, taking time out to volunteer and give people knowledge, man. I think that's really, at the end of the day, that's all somebody needs is somebody to give them that extra push. Sometimes the knowledge that's being dropped is what. Share this live feed. It's gonna help somebody else, and we see y'all next week.
You gotta do it though.
I gotta trim.
Yeah, I'm doing
your
it.
business card.
Right,
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna
like,
get it.